Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. We're going over AMC, how AMC did today, and why I actually went and bought some more shares. If you haven't, make sure you guys smack the like button down below. Not only help this video, it helps out more people learn about AMC. If you're not a sub, make sure you guys hit the sub button. Remember, at 10K subs, we are doing a giveaway of some AMC songs over on the public app. All right, all right. You guys are wondering what I'm using here. I am using Weeble. There's a link down below if you guys can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800 and get these tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. Hey, click on that link, sign up. You get 2 free shares. I get 1 share. Hey, we both get a little bit of free money. Well, as you can see today was a wondrous day in the market. The markets today were not the best. We had a fallback today. Tomorrow is the CPI data, which will show some inflation numbers. And this is what I was talking about on Friday, that we could take a hit in all stocks, including AMC. But again, I did figure that maybe hedge funds today might take advantage of this opportunity. And, well, looky, I think they did, didn't they? We had a lot more. We had a little more sell volume today. We had about 56% sell volume compared to the buy volume today. Volume today was up to 50 million. So that's better than the 29, 30 million we had last Friday. So I'll take it on that end. But again, we did have a little more sell volume today, and a lot of that was hedges selling back and forth. And we had a little bit of fright, obviously, as well. I'm sure some people paper-handed. You always have some paper-handed Andes in here, right? And then right before closing, we had this big drop again. I'm sure some of these might have been some swing trades really quick. Some little scalpers getting in here, scalping up and then selling off a little bit. Kind of normal. Kind of expect that. And I think most of these first few little candlesticks was probably them. After that, probably hedge funds joining in the mix. Yeah, maybe making some people scared and selling off as well. That's going to happen at the end of the day. There's nothing you can do about that. But this morning, we did start off in the pre-market hours at about $9.65. We got going into the market hours, though, at about $9.46. We shot all the way down to $8.51 right off the beat. And again, a lot of stocks had that same scenario. You go look at a lot of stocks in the market. A lot of stocks had a big morning sell-off. And I'm sure some of these right here are obviously hedge funds as well. But I'm sure some of these were just people, paper-handed Andes. I'm sure some of these right here were just people like being scared in general. Maybe even some commercial investors as well. Maybe dropping some shares, getting ready for that CPI data tomorrow. Again, which is what a lot of people look forward to in terms of inflation numbers coming in the next few months. The last few months we've had these CPI data. We've had the market sell off anywhere from 3 to 6% or so like that the day or two before. And there's no different than this. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. we get CPI data, and we have a sell off today. Kind of figured this what we were talking about last Friday as well. I just didn't know we were going to have this much of a sell-off in AMC. We're down 8.49%. I was thinking maybe we'd get down to like maybe 3 or 4%. But again, when you have the hedges piling on as well, trying to get people to paper Andy out of this, it's kind of normal. We ended the day at $8.62. Again, down 8.49%. And currently we're up 0.02% at $8.64. Now you ask, you bought more today. Yes, I actually bought a little bit more today. I bought another 500 shares. And again, this right here is me saying, hey, look, I know this stock's going to go up over time no matter what, even if it wasn't a squeeze. So why not throw a little more money when it gets below the $9 area? So I figured, hey, it got close to $8.50. And I bought in down here at $8.68. And we dropped, obviously to $8.51. So I didn't buy the exact bottom of that little dip. But, whatever. It doesn't, I'm not trying to time the market here. But again, tomorrow we are talking about that CPI data. I'm hoping CPI data comes in tomorrow at maybe like 2.2, 2.3%. I think anything higher than that could spook markets a little more. So I'm hoping we have that. Last month was 1.7. I do expect next month to be worse. And then the next month after that to maybe be a little bit worse. And then we should start leveling off month after month after that. That's the reason why I said I think Q3 and Q4 this year in the market's going to be a lot better than the end of Q1 and Q2s. Again, we are still looking very bullish though. We had almost 11,000 right here at $9.50 right here. At $10, we have 50,000 options that would be in the green. At 10.5, we have 15,000 options right here. At $11, we have 43,000 options in it right here. At $12, we have 24,000, almost 25,000 right there. At 13, we almost have 18,000. And at 15, we have 35,746. If you come down here a little bit more, down to the $20 area, there's almost 20,000 right here. And going to be getting close to 17,000 probably by the end of the week on the $21 mark. I want to say at this point, though, you guys going to meet me. I like to think a little conservative. I'd be happy to get back to $12 this week. That'd be a nice $4 gain and getting back to where we're going. And I'm hoping tomorrow we see those good CPI data come in. Maybe, again, anywhere between 2.0 to like 2.3 would be great. I think the market would be okay with that. And we should start shrugging back up in the stocks. Now, we're going to bring up our meme of the day right here, baby. Dude, this is bad. You're 100% concentrated in AMC. Let's diversify your investments. Gets thrown from the window. Oh, man, I'm sure somebody out there is probably the same. Oh, man, that's funny. Some other good news, though. Other good news. We have the iBorrowNest numbers right here. The interest fee rate is going up a slight bit to 2.3% with an available short shares available, which is 900,000. We did have utilization rates at 95% right here. As you can see on the Ortex numbers, the float on loan percent numbers is 32.16%. Float on that as well. Our shorted shares numbers are up to 73 million plus, which is one of the higher moments we've had in AMC stock so far. And right now, it's actually, to me, AMC is actually looking a little better in terms of a squeeze potential, even maybe a little bit more than GME right now. But again, I do think both the GME and AMC will do very well and can do very well. And I wouldn't be putting my money into AMC if I don't think it can squeeze. But again, as always, make sure you guys are doing your own research and things like that, because I'm not a financial advisor. I do think long-term ability, AMC has the long-term ability there for growth, even if a short squeeze doesn't happen. But again, I think all the ingredients are there. But as always, that doesn't mean everything's going to land in place and that cookie's going to cook just right in the oven. Now, I'll come over here real quick to our trading view real quick. As you can see, if you were a day trader back on February 2nd, you would have sold this stock. And it has a pretty good little vibe right here as well. And you see this higher low. I think we're going to have a higher low here. I think we'll go up again, higher and higher lows on the day chart, that is. I think on the day chart, we'll see this. As you can see, it's right here. We had a really good string up. Now we're having a string down again. And as you can count here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 before we started seeing this come up a little bit. And right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm starting to see, I think we're going to start seeing this thing start tilting back up. And I think tomorrow, if the CPI data is okay, I think we'll start seeing this lift back up. Now, again, I'm not day trading this, but what I'm trying to say is, maybe we'll get some more pop, maybe from some more long swing traders getting into the stock as well, and they hold their shares a lot longer. Maybe that can get us up to areas where these short squeezes can start happening. Now, obviously, I want to go over this real quick. This was in the news again today. It seems like every day this is in the news. The news, Forbes today is talking about this. That the Chinese billionaire firm sells $220 million of stake in AMC. And again, this is Wanda. We knew about this a long time ago. Back in February, March is when these sales happened. But the news keeps bringing this up over and over and over again. It seems like every day there's another article from some other news section. This time it's Forbes, kind of spreading that FUD and that fear in the market from stuff that happened back in March. This right here was March 15th. As you can see right here on March 15th, obviously, the AMC shares were sliding 8%. Wiping out about $325 million in market value and pushing the stock's losses to a stagnant 38% since March 15th. Yes, we have came back 38% since March 15th. That is right. We have. We've said this slide back. But we've also been fighting the markets very, 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 very much. I think right now, obviously, if the markets weren't so crazy, I honestly don't think AMC would be this low at all. Yes, we'd still be fighting hedge funds. But I think the regimen overall, AMC is a very... AMC is a stock that likes stories, right? So any kind of good news coming out, whether that be, stories on, Godzilla versus Goliath doing well. And I think this will happen again on the Mortal Kombat movie coming up. I think we'll see a good burst in the stock going up, especially when we hear about Mortal Kombat does in theaters and how those sales happen. So in Friday regulatory filings, Beijing-based Wanda disclosed it has cut its stake even further, securing much of the run-up in AMC's prices by selling off 15.6 million shares in early February and March for nearly $221 million. Wanda now owns 6.8% of the shares, which is still 37 million shares, which is a lot of shares. So I don't know, again, obviously some of these companies are going to sell off some of their shares. And again, this happened in February and March, for God's sakes. Why are we just now reporting on it? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's just a bunch of people just bringing up new stuff. The same thing, the same story over and over again. Try to bring fear into the market. Because it's somebody that wasn't into the market very much, somebody new to the market. They just see Wanda sold $221 million worth of shares. Like, oh, they're selling their shares. We're going to go down. You know, I'm not going down the boat. So they start selling their shares. I'm not saying everybody's doing that, but let's be honest. Somebody's out there doing it. The average price target among analysts covering the stock float sits at about $4.50, which is way too low, I feel like. Nearly half the current price of the $8.75, despite B. Riley Securities analyst Eric Wald issuing the highest AMC price target on Wall Street last week. Now, we've seen this gave AMC a boost, just like the Godzilla box office debut did as well. You know, he gave AMC stock a $13 price target, which is a far cry, man, from the guy with the 1 cent price target, the other guy with a $1 price target. Again, I think $13 is a fair price for AMC stock, right? So right now we're trading way below that, $5 almost below that target price. So hey, it's one reason why I said, hey, I'm going to buy some more shares. And again, I'm very bullish long-term on AMC. I think AMC can pull this out. And even if the squeeze wasn't happening, I think AMC can see $20 plus in the stock price, which again, at my $8, medium price point that I bought in at, hey, that's a pretty good upside in about a year and a half. Yeah, here it is right here. Here's the guy right here, man. Wall Street's most negative outlook on AMC comes courtesy of Lightshed Partners. And I don't know how this guy even has a job, which issued a price target for shares of just 1 cent last month. If I seen the AMC at 1 cent, I'm just going to load the boat. I don't know how many shares I'm going to buy, but it's going to be a lot of shares. I'm going to own the whole goddamn thing. I'm going to buy all 500 million shares. The future of moviegoing is not in doubt, Lightshed analyst Rich Greenfield wrote in a note. The future of AMC theaters, however, is in much doubt, which its current stock price dramatically overvalued. Now, again, we get that they're in debt, right? That doesn't mean AMC can't pay off their debts, though. This guy, I mean, did he see the number of tickets they sold for Godzilla? And I think and they're on 25% opened up pretty much. Could you imagine what would have happened if, Godzilla came out and we were at 75% capacity in theaters or something like that? It'd have been astronomical number. Even 50%, would have been crazy numbers. Again, I'm more along the line with this guy at $13. I did a free cash flow model. You remember I went over that. It's one of the videos a while back. We broke this down on a free cash flow model. We broke this down on a sell model. The sell model was more like $15 for me, and the free cash model was around $20 to $23. And we kind of evened that out together. We put both of those styles together, and we came out about $18.50 something cents. Again, which is a far cry from this guy's 1 cent. I mean, here we are. Like I said, today we had a rough day in the market. Overall, everybody's stocks, a lot of stocks were down. A lot of stocks were down. It wasn't just this. I mean, look at Plug today. Way down today. Look at XL Fleet today. Way down. Look at Blink. Way down. Look at Neo. Way down. The chart almost looks the same between Neo and AMC, for God's sakes. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like some people just spread so much like craziness, man. It's like, oh, makes my head hurt. But hey, I want to bring you guys this news today. If you guys have it, make sure you guys smack the like down below. If you're not a sub, make sure you guys hit that sub button as well. And if you haven't joined our Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord down below. There's over 1,100 people in Discord. Love to have you guys be a part of the community. There's also a link down below for Patreon if you guys want to be up to place on other stocks, on calls and things like that. Hey, join the Patreon. Love to have you guys. We have a secret stream going on tomorrow afternoon, looking at some good stocks. Hopefully make a lot of money. Again, I'll see you guys in the next video, though. Peace, fam.